Welcome guys to a new video and a new series. We're doing a Cadillac career mode series. It's 10 races on F124. Oliver Behrman is my teammate. This is to kind of predict what Cadillac will be kind of like in 2026. We are with Ferrari engines because that's what Cadillac will be using. And here we go. We are in qualifying here. I have it set to 25% races and one-shot qualifying because it's not a normal career mode, so I don't want to drive it as long, but I do still want to be able to have strategy and stuff. Right now we're actually doing really well. We're currently second here, but our ERS is pretty low as we go through the high-speed left then right. We're down to P3, so we've also spot through that section, now down to P4. But I'm really only expecting to be at the low end of the points. So that's where I expect to be. But yeah, our car is pretty decent. It is a decent midfield challenger. We tapped the wall there slightly, but that is the end of qualifying. We kind of fell off a little bit there in last sector. Also, you'll notice my name is B and then Blake. I've tried to not put a first name and just put Blake as my last name, so something that's not as long as 28 shows up on the timing screen, because that looks a lot better to me. So there we go. Anyways, formation lap here. So yeah, just ignore the B as the first name. It makes me put something, so I put that. Anyways, here we go. We're returning to the grid. And you'll notice I parked sharply towards the left. I'm going to try to get a good launch. I want to go to that middle lane. And if I can't do that, I'll try to cut off Stroll. Here we go then. 5 lights coming on, 4 and 5 are now on. Lights out, and away we go. We didn't get the start we wanted against Stroll, so we cut across Pierre Gasly as he's going to try to go to the inside. Nowhere to go for us. We're kind of crammed in the middle here. Gasly, he's going to fall back as he hit the curb. So we are up a spot, I believe, into 10th place. Now going for Lance Stroll, and actually a double overtake on the Ferraris. We'll get the move done around the outside here, and that is up to 7th place on the start. Gone off the track a little bit. Lap 2, dive bomb here on Lewis Hamilton, and we will get up to 6th place. Moving our way up the field, and now another lovely move on Sergio Perez here. It's actually going to give us a nice fight though, but overall that is a position gain, and we're up to 5th. Lap 6 now, and we are boxing for hards, I believe. It's either hards or mediums. I believe it is mediums, actually. We get this down the speed nicely. So right now we have a pretty good shot at points this race. Come in, get the box, and we put on the medium tires. 2.4 seconds, and that is our stop time done. We come out with everyone else behind us, and off we go. So we are 10 seconds away from Lando Norris. It's a pretty big gap. Meanwhile, out of the pit lane, Lewis Hamilton has a good run. He'll get right past us. We're going to go for the same move as on lap 2, and we get the job done. However, he's still fighting. Now, I squeezed him, and we do make contact. His right front hit my right rear as Max Verstappen on lap 9. Engine blown up, and that is Max Verstappen's race over, but we get on the gravel. Car is loose, and that's into the wall. Not sure how my tire didn't explode there, but safety car deployed, and that's not what you wanted to see. So I figured I might as well stop here, repair my front wing, and put on some soft tires. Try and maybe get a point at most. We know the car is quick, but how quick is it going to be for 3 laps. I'm using the Max Verstappen tactic here on Joe Guan Yu. I'm trying to get alongside him. I'm getting ready to go green here on lap 11. And now green flag. We are back underway here. Joe has not had as good of a restart as I have, and we don't overtake before the line. We overtake after, and we are up into 20th. But now we gotta chase down Nico Hulkenberg here. He's going to defend really well. We try to go to the outside, then back to the inside, and it's going to make the move stick. 19th is now going to go to 18th as we get past our teammate Oliver Behrman. Now, Logan Sargent, we might be able to have a move on him here as someone locked up ahead. We try to go for the double move there. Bottas tries to get us, and he will get us back. We couldn't pull up the double, but we were able to get Sargent. So we're up to 17th. Now we'll go here. Get Valtteri, little bit of contact made there. We're going on to lap 13 in 16th, but still many of spots to make up. Daniel Ricciardo locked up. That's a spot for us. Here comes Kevin Magnussen. Can we get past him? Yes. And can we get past Alex as well? Don't know what I was thinking, but it's worked. We are up into 13th spot here, and that is it. Lap 14 and in the gravel again, and this is when I decided, why waste the engine and just box? So we are boxing, and we are retiring the car here. Not what I wanted here in the first round. So we'll definitely need to bounce back here once we go to race 2. Now, just so everyone knows, this will be the kind of last series I do on F124 to get us ready for F125. Lando Norris has won the race for McLaren, as he's done a great job there. Probably would have been Max if he hadn't had the engine failure, but Red Bull, maybe not a reliable car. So, Lando Norris, he has won here. George Russell pulls in 3rd. I believe Oscar Piastri was 2nd in his home race. So it's McLaren 1-2 to start the year.
And it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy.
And there is your race winner, McLaren 1-2, with Russell rounding out the podium here. And Norris has won in Melbourne, so he will lead the championship. And this also means McLaren are leading the Constructors' Championship. So overall, we were looking good, but I can't make that many mistakes for this series, and also for my series that goes on every year like real F1. I can't make these mistakes in the Ferrari this year. Anyways, McLaren 1-2, Norris scores 25, Piastri scores 18, Tsunoda picks up that last point, Oliver Behrman, our teammate, finishes 15th, and me and Max finish 21st and 22nd. Let's look at your driver standings here, nothing much there, and there are your constructors. Thank you for watching, goodbye.